Alright everybody, we are getting ready to start our round 3 feature match between Benjamin on your left screen side and Dirk on your right screen side. We're featuring a quite interesting deck this round with Yang Xing from Dirk. He was actually able to defeat YCS London champion Marcelo Barberi in round 1. So that is what caught our attention, and we will see his Yang Xing in action right now. Both of these players have 1 win and 1 loss, and both players getting their decks shuffled, and the score will be updated in a few seconds when the life points guy is arriving. So, as you might have heard, a round is started, and our players already going into the match. Awesome. Okay. I don't know what Benjamin is playing yet, so I will edit that as soon as I find out when he's drawing his cards. So let us see. Dice roll. Oh, okay. A 2 from Dirk and a 5 from Benjamin, so he's going to decide whether he wants to go first or second. Everything fine. Something needed to be checked there, I'm not sure. That is not Brendan Wigley. Okay, can't tell what he's playing just from. Oh, it's a Shadol fusion, so we're seeing Shadol versus Yang Xing here. Quickly added that in. There you go. Oh, it's not a Shadow Fusion, it was Duality. I couldn't tell from the glare. So, while I was editing, I actually didn't see what he was doing with that Duality. So, the tellers, sorry about that. The glare is real. Right, got that fixed. Satellas versus Yang Xing. Slow start for Satellas, no Deneb. Pretty unoptimal. I am currently commentating alone, but I will have some co-commentators as soon as other players drop from the main event. So as soon as we're getting into the later rounds or the top cut, we will definitely have a few well-known players as co-commentators. There's quite a few big names here today, and I'll definitely try to get some of them for the live stream. So Dirk is now summoning a Pulau of the Yang Xing. So Yang Xings in general, they all have a effect. When they are destroyed, you are able to summon another Yang Xing from your deck, and they all evolve around Yang Xing synchro monsters. And whenever a Yang Xing is used for a synchro summon, it is giving the synchro monster an additional effect. For example, that the synchro monster is unaffected by spell cards or trap cards or whatever. And Pulau is getting destroyed here by his own Dark Hole, triggering his effect, summoning Suwani, if I'm not wrong. And yes, that is Suwani, that is 1900. And yeah, when he's destroyed, you can summon another Yang Xing from your deck. I think in defense position only though with him. Not 100% sure, let me check. Yep, in defense position only. And when he is used for a synchro summon, the synchro monster gains 500 attack and defense. So yeah, Yangtze definitely all swarming monsters, and would definitely see more play if we would have a slower format where floating would actually matter a bit more. Oh, that is Taodi, the 2200 meter. Yeah, I didn't think anyone was actually playing that. Okay, as you can tell, I'm not too familiar with Yangtzes, but I'm having them here on my screen, so we're gonna learn as the game goes on. So yeah, that is indeed the level 5 monster. And he enables a synchro summon in the opponent's turn, much like Formula Synchron. And he also gives the synchro monster the effect that its battle position cannot be switched, which may seem irrelevant, but in this format with Burning Abyss, we actually see quite a few enemy controllers, so that might come into play in other decks. In other matchups, I mean. So there's a Fiendish Chain. Reviving Deneb. Grabbing Altair. No, it's a call, obviously. God damn it, the glare. Okay. It was Unikalkai summoned, sending Deneb to the graveyard and then calling it back. Now I got it. Alright. Searching Altair, obviously. Probably going for an Exceed summon right here. Yep. See what he goes for here. Well, once again, cannot tell what that card is. Oh, it's Castel. Okay, now I saw it. It's Castel shuffling back the Yangtze monster, getting around his destruction effect. Castel usually pretty good against Yangtze, as far as I can tell. Yangtze also have a pretty strong version of their own Pot of Avarice, if I'm not mistaken, so shuffling that monster into the deck is actually quite good. So yeah, 2000 damage taken by that Castel. And looks like Yangtze is already behind by quite a bit. There's another Altair coming up next turn. And that is a lot of pressure. Normal summon, this time it is Suhani, I'm pretty sure. 1900 will not be enough to take out the Castel, but maybe he can crash and get something going from his deck here. Benjamin making sure he reads all the cards, probably not too familiar with them as well. Okay, Dirk not crashing here to get another Yangtze from his deck, just setting another back row. And passing. So we'll probably see the Altair here. He cannot attack with the Castel though if he uses Altair this turn, so that is something he has to consider. Benjamin just reading Suwani once again. Yeah, he does probably not want to summon the Altair yet in order to attack with it, but he does choose so anyway, so he's not able to attack with Castle this turn. Oh, there's a Needle Sealing, that's interesting. Needle Sealing, pretty impressive tech card from Yang Xing, is going to destroy his own Suwani, but that is not gonna matter since he will be able to summon another one. He would be able to, but Needle Sealing negated by Wire Tap. Strong counter. This does not go to grave. That goes to the deck. In a second, I'm gonna inform them about that. Finding. Alright, just informed them that the Needle Sealing is shuffled back into the deck. No big deal. Yeah, I was having some problems with the laptop here. I had to mute a few times. Hope that is not... is that annoying for you guys? But, okay. Performing a XYZ summon here. Let's see what he's got in store in his rank 4 toolbox. Black Ship of Corn. I'm pretty sure Yang Xings have to be destroyed and not sent to the graveyard, so that would work. They also, I'm aware that they can miss timing, so I think Black Horn of Heaven definitely shuts them down, either because they have to be destroyed or because of the 1000 damage being inflicted afterwards. So Dirk definitely on the passive end here, just setting a monster and passing his turn once again. That is not looking good for him, and Benjamin will now be able to attack once again with his XYZ monsters, unless he chooses to use Altair again this turn, which I'm not sure he wants to, since he's getting pretty close to winning. It might just be a good idea to summon a Dweller, though. Dweller seems pretty good against Yang Xing. We'll see. That is not Altair, that is Uno Kalhai, the foolish burial guy. So that means he will be able to attack with all this stuff this turn. It's probably not going to be too much damage though, since I expect that face down monster to be another Yang Xing monster, which is gonna summon another Yang Xing monster, which is gonna summon another Yang Xing monster. So he's probably able to block a lot of the damage here. But that's not gonna bring him any further in his game plan, I suspect. So there is a Yang Xing with 2000 defense, so you'll see if that is played, and that is the Yang Xing with 2000 defense right here, so he will have to attack over that with Black Ship, or just move to main phase 2 and use the effect of Black Ship on that, which is what he will do, I assume. Makes the most sense to me, since it's not gonna bring him any benefit of running over that. Yep, that's what he does. Another 1000 damage to Dirk's life points. And another easy +1 for Benjamin this turn. So rough times for the Yang Xing rogue deck here. Benjamin finishing his turn, and Dirk drawing. Is there a way out for Yang Xing? is there a way out? I'm not too sure about what this deck can do. But it doesn't seem to be the fastest deck, and Dark Hole is gone as well. We might have a second one though, since it did go up to 2, this last ban list. So yeah. I assume we'll see a game 1 victory here for Satellars. Really doesn't look like Dirk will be able to deal with the field and the Altair that Benjamin still has in hand. Shadow Mirror main decked. Nice tag from Benjamin, not for Yang Xing though. But just hit by a random MST. So the Suwani is going to crash here, so that will give him access to any Yang Xing from the deck. We'll see if he can do anything with this. Oh, is there? Oh, he's flipping this card. I don't know that card. Check that out real quick. Okay, so that is Yang Xing Creation. Once per turn, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you want Yang Xing monster from your deck. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. Permanent trap card. So he will be able to summon 2 monsters right here. So he will probably perform a synchro summon as well. So is that a possible comeback? We will see. Not a bad card though, that trap card. Is once per turn. So he summoned, that looks like another Tauti to me. That is the 2200 beat stick. And then there's one small guy, which is looking like it is Bian. Is that Bian? No, it's not. Or is it Shuin? Okay. Shuin. So he does call for Altair and Deneb. Was it end phase? Did he already move to end phase? I was checking out the Yang Xings there on the other screen. It's possible that he moved to end phase because he's able to perform a synchro summon in the opponent's turn. Much like Formula Synchron with these Yang Xings, with some of them. So he might just want to not synchro right now. So yeah, it looks like he did pass the turn. And yeah, 3 Satellars overlaid right now to Driver. Gonna bounce all the cards, so Benjamin definitely trying to go for game here. If that goes through, I think that is game. And even if Dirk is able to chain his Yang Xing effect and summon a synchro monster, it is gonna be bounced back to the hand. Because of how chain links work, so looks like that is game. Not seeing a way out here for Dirk. Oh, he chains book either way. Okay. So, yeah, all that Benjamin has to do here is just normal summon a monster big enough. He's first gonna discard a card from his hand with Driver's Effect. Because why the hell not? Yeah. It's probably not gonna matter because the game is over this turn, I suppose. 3900 for Dirk, summon. Yeah. Just doing formalities here, but this should be over. And he scoops. Yep, that is game 1. So yeah, Satellar Knights, not too exciting, but consistent control over the game. Not too much from Young Zings here. So he was able to beat Marcelo earlier, so his deck might have some potential. We'll see if he can show his deck a little bit better in game 2 or 3. So yeah, be right back. Okay, back for game 2. Dirk going first with his Young Zing deck. We see a Skill Drain in his hand, so that is going to be helpful against Satellas for sure. He probably was main decking that because it just fits so well with the Young Zing archetype, since they all have like graveyard effects. He might have side decked it though, so we'll see. Definitely good for him to have it here. It'll be interesting to see what Benjamin sided, because Yang Zing definitely not one of the more common decks these days. Not sure if he is prepared for such a deck, but he might definitely have cards like Soul Drain in his side deck, so we'll probably see that introduced right here. So let's see. It looks like a Ryo he has there in his hand. I'm not sure if that's too useful against Yang Zing, but okay. Debating on what to normal summon, so he probably does not have Deneb, because then it would probably be an easy decision. And that is the Ryo, yep. It's gonna prevent both players from adding cards from the deck to their hand, but not prevent the Yang Zing special summon effects. Attacks into Big C, 2000 defense. Takes the damage. Yeah, 2000 defense, pretty good against Satellars. Zach basically has to summon an XYZ to get over that. End phase MST, hitting Torrential. Drawing first turn. That looks like it is creation. So he's gonna set that and he's gonna summon Suani. That can double the Ryo for a +1 because it will summon from the deck. He does not do it though. Probably because he wants the Ryo to be on the field to prevent Benjamin from summoning Deneb. And Benjamin doesn't want to double that either, since it's just a -1 for him. And he's going for a double kill now, probably because he wanted the creation to resolve. And yeah, there's the creation, there's the MST, but the double kills still go through, so the Suani is going to summon something, and it looks much better this game for Dirk here. So for all of you joining, we are in round 3 right now, and we're gonna play 8 rounds. We have 150 people here in Hannover. 8 rounds, cut to the top 16 afterwards. The winner is going to be rewarded with a flight to the USA, to the ARG circuit, kindly sponsored by tcgmarket.eu and ARG themselves. So Dirk now summoning multiple Yang Zings, probably going to go for a synchro summon sooner or later, and looking better for him this game. I think the odds for game 3 are pretty good here. Benjamin having some complications understanding the deck. Okay. Yeah, Dirk not synchro summoning on his turn, always waiting for the opponent. No, I don't think he did that. We have a table judge there too. Shouldn't be able to do it. I didn't see any of that, so probably right. Okay, Benjamin now free to activate his reinforcement after the Ryo was destroyed by battle last turn. Probably gonna get Deneb to get himself going. Yeah, Deneb is the obvious choice here, but he goes for Unokalhai. Interesting. Probably indicates having a call or a soul charge or anything in that direction. Otherwise Deneb would be the better choice here, but yeah, he sends the Deneb to grave, so he probably has a way to summon it. And yep, I think that's a call he is going for there. Is it? It is. Maybe. I'm not sure. Checking his extra deck for his options. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We will definitely check back at the material after the event if something like that happened. I did not see anything like that, but we'll check about that, definitely. So yeah, there indeed was a Call of the Haunted for the Deneb. And he performs the Synchro Summon in the opponent's turn, summoning Armades. And this Armades is not going to be a regular Armades, it's going to have additional effects for the young Zinks used by it. I think it will unaffected by spells, and I think it will also be not be able to destroy by battle. And now flips the skill drain after he performed the Synchro Summon. So we actually have our first guest on the live stream here, which is Marcelo Barberi, who actually lost to the young Zink player on the right side. So yeah, introduce yourself and tell us.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Marcelo Barberi, OSS London winner. Today I'm playing Burning Abyss, and yeah, unfortunately my score is X2, so 1 win, 2 losses, and I lost to the young Zing player, surprisingly. But yeah, he was actually able to do a lock with Yadzi and skill drain, making Yadzi unaffected by drop, so that was too much overall. Yeah, but I'm enjoying a lot the event, I gotta say. Yeah, it's really cool. Also the stream and how the organization is working out. Yeah, I'll comment with you.
Yeah, we already saw 2 pretty standard featured matches. We had a Shadol mirror match in round 1, and we had Alpai in round 2, piloting Burning Abyss, beating Shadows. So now we're having these 2 more unconventional decks. So, yeah. So you actually came all the way from Italy, right?
Yeah, came all the way from Rome, staying in Berlin, and then traveled all over.
That's nice.
To Hannover to enjoy the weather.
The nice weather here.
Nice weather, yeah.
Actually pretty cold here, not that nice.
Surprisingly, the young Zing is losing, because I mean it's probably one of his best matchups again, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, thanks to the skill drains and stuff. I mean.
Oh yeah, he didn't have skill drain game 1, so he lost that. But now he does have it. We'll see.
Castle do a lot of work though.
Yeah,
so
Castle and Black Ship were summoned in game 1, and they really +1 every turn with Black Ship.
Guys, especially. and makes all the dead cards like the drop and the supply score.
Yep. Duality. Two Fiendish Chains. So good against Yang Xing.
I wonder, probably didn't have anything to sign in, I guess.
Yeah, guys, we will come back on the thing that you saw. We will check that later if he did exchange a card from his hand with one in his deck. We will discover ill cheat if it happened.
Yeah.
So are you playing on with 1-2?
Yeah, I'm playing on. No, hopefully. I mean, of course, the intentional draws are allowed, so that was probably going to be really.
Yeah, that's
really
right.
hard.
That's another information for the chat. We are allowing intentional draws right here at ARG, and that's a snatch steal. And is that game? I'm not sure. Is that Karen Gorgon, right? Is it Karen Gorgon?
No, I don't think that's game.
No, not
3-6. It should be 6,050.
Yeah. So not game yet, unless the life points are incorrect. But yeah, it does not.
What's the point of someone in attack though? That's what I'm wondering.
Which one? The Altair?
Dirk. No, Dirk summoned the Yang Xing monster in attack. So I don't know if he plays Lance or something, but he should have probably he could have attacked. So
could have
I don't
said
know
it,
what
right?
the Sakar is.
Yeah.
Like call, but like I don't know.
Not so sure. Oh, he's having another. Is this another call? No. It was already there. Okay.
Oh yeah, correct.
Call was already there. Otherwise, that would have been game, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wonder why someone in attack for one.
Yeah, that is actually a playmat from Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Market. It's not the table. Yeah, the mats. They are kind of simple, but I like them.
Yeah, they're quite cool.
Yeah, and that is game.
What was it?
The snatch steal.
You should have said it. I mean,
yeah,
you could have had a chance.
The snatch steal completely bringing him out of this game because it gets rid of his floater.
Yeah.
And then the damage was just too much for Dirk. So Yang Xing losing, the rogue deck losing. Yeah, so Taylor's taking a quick 2-0 win. So we will be back with round 4 soon. So yeah, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next round.
Today seems kinda odd. Looking up at the sky, I ask myself why. Do we live in a world where it hurts to try? Got me feeling like I'm trapped with no tears to cry. Dried eyes come with struggle plus a sacrifice. We all want the best government without the lies. But instead we make do, we don't have no choice. Red, white, and blue, who they really rally for? Not me nor you, they want us to fight they war. At the same time, kids can't afford no more education, no future because they hope is wasting. We stay